Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to today's Dodge update for 12th of November. And guys, nothing to panic here, okay? Are you still guys holding? I don't know about you, but I'm holding it, okay? And look beautifully. We're bouncing off the support of the 0.2519. It's like we're never really losing this support. And today is gonna be a topic about history and the behavior of Dodge history. And this is gonna make sense to you because today I want to have a bird's view discussion with you and how important a bird's view is so important in cryptocurrency. Okay, so I'm not saying that in trading there's any concept known as a bird view. This is my own way of putting it, okay? And I'm going to tell you in a moment what bird view is. But at the moment, let's actually, take the magnifying glass and zoom in just a little bit and talk about this pattern in here. And now based on this pattern, guys, I've seen this one before. Okay, I've seen this pattern before, and what it does is they shoot towards the upside. I want to show you why, because when you go back to the history, guys, you're gonna see something like very similar scenario. Okay, now the first one is gonna be this one. I'm gonna show you this. Okay, do you see this one? Okay, you had that very large wick right there. I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit here and let's take a quick look on this one really quickly. You had this downtrend like that. You had this very big wick just there, and you went up and up and up, and then you came down. It seems like you're gonna fall down, but look what happens. Boom, that's it. Move towards the upside. Okay, now the same similar situation just in here I'm gonna show you on the other side is very similar to that one. Okay, you had this falling you had this downtrend just like that, and then when it seems like everything is about to go down, boom. Okay, so it's a matter of time that we're gonna pump. Okay, and I'm still bullish on it, nothing bearish. I told you so many times, the bearish scenario is if you start losing the 0.16 level. Okay, that's when you're gonna enter the bear market for me. Okay, that's gonna be the end. Now this was the first example. Let's see for another example that I can show you. I do think we had some few examples like this one in the past as well. I don't know, I kind of saw it somewhere. It's like, I think that this is the one, and then this is the second one as well. So the history keeps repeating for Doge itself. I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit to see if I can find anything else right there. I don't really find it. I think that, this is the one that I just saw. I think these two are very similar to one another. This one and this one. Okay, it's gonna seem as if, oh, this is gonna go down and boom, it's gonna tick towards the upside. But I'm gonna today talk about Doge for another different chart as well. I'm gonna open up Doge at the moment, and this chart, guys, I'm gonna delete the Fibonacci retracement right there, and let's look at this one in the details. I'm gonna dive into the daily time frame as well, and just a second I'm gonna get back to you. All right, I'm just back here, and what I did is today I'm gonna teach you about a bird's view. Okay, I'm just a bird on top right there, and I'm gonna see every single details, because having a bird view, having a very long view is very important. Okay, so let's zoom out to increase confidence. Okay, I'm just gonna do this to increase your confidence, nothing else. Okay, so if we look on a larger picture, ever since Doge was back here in 2020, and this one as well, I'm gonna talk about two very similar patterns. This one right there, and we're gonna zoom in into this one as well. Okay, now I'm gonna take my magnifying glass and I'm gonna zoom in on this one. Okay, follow me along and listen to this. I've already zoomed in there. Now I'm gonna go to the second window and I'm gonna zoom in on this recent symmetrical triangle, just like that. All right, now going back to the first one here, we had a very similar symmetrical triangle just there, which was broken out, and all of these things, they look very super similar. Okay, this one was your symmetrical triangle, just like that. Okay, I'm just gonna set this like this one. Okay, now I did notice that there was a breakout just like that. If you try to see everything here. Okay, now first of all, there was this parabolic move towards the upside, came down and got trapped a little bit into the prison, and then we broke out. What about this one? A parabolic move. Okay, a parabolic move towards the upside. You came down, just consolidate a little bit, and finally you're out of the prison. Okay, now this one is a very big version of the smaller one, which is this one. Okay, this took less time to consolidate, and this took a longer time to consolidate. I've said this back in the videos as well. Now you can already see after we broke out of the symmetrical triangle, I'm gonna zoom in here. You broke out of this symmetrical triangle, it came down. People are thinking, oh no, we're gonna go down. Then it started to pick up, then it fall down, and people thought we're gonna go to a bear market. But what happened is, boom, and look at this price appreciation. Just like that, okay? That went almost nearly from this point to that point, 721%, and from here, 1,000%. Okay, that was 1,000% up. Okay, now zooming in once again, isn't this the very similar thing in history? Being trapped for a very long time, make the wick of the breakout just like this one, boom, up, and now people are going to think we're going to go into the bear market. And look, it's not even losing the symmetrical triangle. This is absolutely positive. It's nothing. I know the prices are down, but it doesn't mean it's a downfall or it's a bear market situation or it's a loss. If you hold it just a little bit longer and keep the bird's view right there, I do think it's trying to follow a very similar pattern, just as we did right below here. Do you see this? This history can very well repeat in the next coming few days, and I do think it's gonna start in the next 2 weeks. And DOGE from here, if we talk about 1,000% gain, if we talk about 1,000% gain, where does that 1,000% take you? From here all the way for 1,000, and I'm gonna bring this a little bit down there, and this is your 1,000%. It takes you nearly the $3 region, okay? And I do think by the end of the bull run, we're gonna have that $3, okay? And this one always repeats itself. And if I zoom out even more, we had a similar situation right there. We had a similar situation right here, and this is another similar situation right there. Now, what is left is, just as we pumped from this smaller symmetrical triangle towards the upside, and from this symmetrical triangle towards the upside, what about this one? Takes you to the $3 region. So not a financial advice, but I'm really keeping a strong hands on DOGE, and I'm very bullish on Dogecoin. It hasn't pumped, and that's the reason why I do think it's gonna pump. A similar situation was happening with SHIB back in the days, up and down, and boom. Everything went to the space. We went to the moon, and we had the Lambo and everything. The people who invested in SHIB as well, they got to know the benefit of holding something and keeping a strong hands. So for me, this shakeouts like 0.25. I've seen them for the many times in crypto as well. Okay, I've seen it so many times, and I don't think it's gonna pump. DOGE is not gonna pump for the next like maybe 4 days, but maybe when you start looking at it at not 14th of November, maybe from 20th of November, you're gonna start see some progress. Okay, it could still continue, you know, shaking people off, and then it's gonna be a takeoff. I did made a video about it. Okay, so this is just a shake off of the weak hands. Okay, and we are in a Q4. Remember that the Q4 is the most bullish month in cryptocurrencies. For example, in October, November, and then December, guys, this is one of the most bullish months. Okay, I'm gonna feel agony for you if you're gonna sell this one. Not a financial advice, and do your own research. And by the way, before I actually close this video, I have created a Discord link, and you guys can join me in the Discord in the description below. Okay, so in the description of this YouTube channel, and you can click on that and you can join the Discord, and we're gonna have discussions right over there. Ignore the FUD here. Okay, I love the FUD, buying the FUD, and here this is gonna be the FUD for me. Here, this is gonna be the formal level for me. Okay, so that's it for today's DOGE update. I'm gonna see you tomorrow with a new one. Allah Hafiz.